How did you go from the Hilton to opening Ford and Shep? How do you go about? I mean, because you said it was around. When did you leave? Around 2016 is what you said. 2017.
I started. Yeah, I ended up leaving the Hilton in 2017,
and that was about when Dickinson was coming
through.
Yeah, Dickinson was becoming that area.
I forget really how Thomas Taft. He owns the building that Ford and Shep's in. We I don't know if I confidentially was like, hey, like I'm just, you don't know anybody that has a spot like that might, and he was, he was like, yes, I actually do. And we kind of grew that conversation. And I quickly realized actually this might be the opportunity. This is the time. And then I was fortunate, something clicked and said, just go. Mm-hmm. I wish I could say it just clicked. It was a lot of painstaking self-loathing, am I good enough to do this? Am I ready for this? And, if you ask yourself those questions and you keep doing that, you'll never be ready.
Right.
You'll never get there.
And to be honest, if you haven't done it before, like you haven't made that leap before, there's no way to really know if you're ready. It's almost like when I talk to people who have
handbook.
Right. When I talk to people who have kids, it's like people are always asking me and Chris, like, when are you guys going to have kids? I'm like, bro, not anytime soon. Because in our heads, we're like, we're not ready. Mm-hmm. And we always get the same response.
You're never ready.
You're not going to be ready.
No.
And I think that applies to most things in life that are scary. Like things that are like what you're saying, you felt like you weren't ready. And odds are you probably you weren't because you didn't know you weren't, you know what I mean?
I mean, just like
it's
children.
just a matter of doing it.
I wasn't ready.
And you'll figure it out, man.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And too with the children, you'll quickly figure out with children too that you need to get ready because you got somebody else that depends on you. Because
right,
I think that was a lot of part of me deciding to quit drinking was, man, I've got these two that depend on me. I can't even depend on myself right now. Something's got to pull together. So, I think, we're never ready, but until you do it. And then you just gotta, I don't know, I feel like it's that way with anything. It's any new thing. I feel like I used to be scared to try almost anything new because I was afraid of failure.
Yep.
That's all I didn't, I don't know if I want to try out for this team. What if I don't make it? Mm-hmm. And then it paralyzed me and I didn't do well or I didn't make it or, it was always this like uncomfortable, just fear, insecurity, like it was awful.
For me, I know that came from being because I'm the same way. I'm still that way, and I can confidently say, your boy is afraid of failure. Like I am. I do my best to learn from it whenever it happens because it is going to happen. I've accepted that. Mm-hmm. It's still not fun, and I know that my fear of failure causes me to really not want to jump at times. Mm-hmm. It makes me scared to jump. And I know that comes from, as a kid, I was a chunker, I was a big boy. And I got bullied a lot and I felt like I wasn't really good at anything. My confidence was very low. Where do you think that came from for you? You don't seem like you were a chunky guy as a kid.
I mean, I had,
that's just my experience.
Yeah,
I was a big kid.
I was definitely not in shape. I was definitely I wasn't going to be the star athlete. I did play a lot of sports, but it was still uncomfortable for me at that point too. Mm-hmm. I mean, it, for me, I think a lot of it came from, to be completely honest, it probably came from, I went through contentious divorces with my parents. Mm. And I think just not knowing where you stand in that whole entire thing, and there's so much going on, and that's, I think, where that insecurity came from. I didn't ever really feel like I had a home base. I felt like I was ripped back and forth. Mm-hmm. It was tough, and I had just some things that went on in childhood. I feel like I had to grow up quick too at one point, and I thought I was grown. I thought I was, And I had no freaking clue. I was so stuck back in, as a child in a man's body.
Hey there, hope you enjoyed that clip. You can find more clips like this and full video episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast on our YouTube channel. You can also listen to full episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast in audio form wherever it is you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, all the places. Also, follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All the links are in the description. Have a nice day.